The ocean has a pulse, a slow, deep rhythm you feel before you see the shore. It's not just a backdrop, it's my office, my adversary, and my oldest friend. The salt air fills your lungs, seeps into your skin, and marks you as one of its own. You don't just work on the water, you become part of it, your heartbeat syncing with the endless roll of the waves. Hunting tuna isn't like other fishing, it's a pursuit, a raw contest between man and beast, played out on a stage where nature writes the rules. The bluefin is a titan, a torpedo of muscle and instinct. To hunt it, you must enter its world and anticipate its every move. The challenge draws you in, but respect keeps you here. The ocean gives, but it can take away in an instant. One moment, the sea is glassy and calm, the next it's a fury of wind and waves. This life forges a unique person, one who understands humility and the untamable power of the sea. The salt doesn't just get on your skin, it gets into your veins. It becomes a part of who you are, pulling you back to the sea time and time again. My name is Marco. The sea has been my family's lifeblood for generations. My great-grandfather arrived here with nothing but knowledge of the tides, building his boat from driftwood and willpower. Each scar on our boat, the Stella Maris, tells a story. Storms weathered, lines snapped, battles fought and won. The boat is family, a silent witness to our struggles and triumphs.
My father taught me the language of the sea, how gulls predict storms, how watercolor reveals baitfish, how the moon guides the tuna. These lessons weren't from books, but from years on deck, learning respect for the ocean and its creatures.
Now my son Leo stands beside me, learning not just the techniques, but the philosophy, honoring tradition, providing for our community, and protecting the future. This is more than a job, it's a legacy cast in water. My day begins in darkness, with only a sliver of moon and the porch light. The ritual is always the same. Strong coffee, reviewing the plan, and heading to the dock where the Stella Maris waits. I check the engine. Its reliability is everything. Every sound tells me something. Next, the gear hooks sharpened, lines inspected, reels cleaned and tested. Preparation is born of experience. A single weak spot can cost everything. Finally, I stand on the bow, reading the sky and wind, listening to the harbor wake up. This is the final check, one that relies on instinct, not instruments. My mind must be as ready as my boat. The dawn breaks, and with it, the promise of the hunt. Out here, every detail matters. The day begins with purpose. Beyond the harbor, the ocean is a vast, hidden world. Currents, temperature breaks, underwater mountains. Instruments help sonar reveals baitfish. Temperature gauges show where tuna might be. But technology is only part of the story. The real art is reading nature's signs. Diving birds, shimmering water, subtle color shifts.
My grandfather said, find what the tuna eats, and you'll find the tuna. We follow mackerel, sardines, squid, hunting the ecosystem, not just the fish. It's a game of patience and persistence, trusting knowledge and instinct. Sometimes it's a pod of dolphins that leads us to the prize. It's this blend of old wisdom and new tech that gives us our edge.
The sun climbs, the engine drones, and we wait.
Then a flicker on the sonar, a larger mark moving with purpose. Leo spots dolphins hunting nearby. This is the sign we've been waiting for. We slow the boat, approach quietly, and set the lines with live mackerel. Every move is silent, deliberate, a choreography of anticipation. The waiting is the hardest part. Minutes stretch, but our senses stay sharp. Suddenly, the reel screams. A giant bluefin has taken the bait. The portside reel explodes, snapping us into action. Leo clears the lines. Rico straps me in, and the rod bends deep. The fish is on. The battle for control begins. A test of strength and endurance. The ghost of the deep has revealed itself. Now, the real fight starts.
The bluefin's first run is pure power. Line melting off the reel, the fish diving or sprinting across the surface. All I can do is hold on, braced against the gunnel, feeling the raw energy. The fight is a marathon. Physical chess played over hours. The tuna dives into the death circle, straining line and angler. My job counter every move, gain backline inch by inch. My body screams, but I can't give in.
Teamwork is everything. Leo at the helm, Rico by my side, everyone in sync. As the fish tires, the circles tighten. This is the most dangerous phase. One last surge could break us. Then, a flash of silver and blue appears in the depths. The ghost is real, massive, and almost within reach.
The first glimpse of the tuna is awe-inspiring, a torpedo of blue and silver rising from the deep. But the fight isn't over. The fish sees the boat and fights with its last strength. It thrashes, tries to dive, but I hold it at the surface, muscles burning. It's a primal struggle. Who will give up first?
With the fish alongside, Rico readies the gaffs. Precision is everything. I guide the tuna into position, turning its head toward us.
Now!
In one swift motion, the gaffs are set. The battle is over. Relief and satisfaction wash over us, but also solemn respect. We stand in silence, honoring the life taken. This moment grounds us, a reminder of our place in the natural order. The cycle continues.
Bringing a giant tuna to port is more than a victory. It sustains our community. The catch provides work, food, and support for many.
With this comes responsibility. We are stewards, not just takers. We follow quotas, use circle hooks, and avoid spawning grounds. These are our moral code, a promise to future generations.
Sustainability is action. We release smaller tuna, protect the ocean, and adapt to its changes.
Respect for nature is our foundation. We report illegal fishing, collect data, and teach conservation. The tuna are a gift, not a possession. We gladly pay our debt to the ocean.
To be a tuna hunter is to be shaped by the sea, body, mind, and spirit. You learn patience, adaptability, and the ability to act in chaos.
No 2 days are the same. You must be a problem solver, mechanic, navigator, and biologist. The sea keeps you sharp. Complacency is never an option.
At its core, this life is devotion to family, community, and the sea itself. It's a life of substance, man, boat, and ocean.
The hunter's heart is filled with thrill, pride, and responsibility. True strength is finding your place within nature, not conquering it.
As I steer Stella Maris home, my son by my side, I know this is the only life for me. The salt is in my veins, and my heart beats with the pulse of the deep.